Mr. Pigman, why do you always pressure point me in my shoulder? That hurts a lot.
Can you guys do your conversation? I don't care. Okay. Mr. Pigman.
Mr. Pigman!
You have been a really nice English teacher. Thank you so much.
Mr. Pigman, we love you.
He loves you. I love you. We all
Alright, I gotta
love
get out of here.
Yes, you.
I'm very angry with Mr. Pigman at the moment.
Why?
Why am I angry with Mr. Pigman? Because he's right here, and he knows why I'm angry.
You're angry.
Yeah. Many happy wishes for you in the future after a friendship that has lasted for 43 years. My best hopes and wishes to you in the future.
Something? Wait, can I say something? It's gonna be such a bad video.
Mr. Pigman's taught me so much, not only as an English student, but also as a person, to enjoy reading and to love life and to explore.
Well, what I love most about Mr. Gherghi was in class during tests when he would make various noises. It would really make taking a math test less stressful and more fun. It was like, you know, like oink or he made a lot of noises. It was fun. So that's the thing that made the class bearable. So thanks, Mr. Gherghi.
My favorite project that Ms. Prio made us do was the terracotta warriors, when we carved them and painted them and put them in the kiln. It's really cool.
All right, Mr. Gherghi, it was an honor to share the same hallway with you for 15 years. What the freaking hell do I do now?
Mr. Gherghi's a cool teacher. I thought he was mean, but he's actually pretty nice. Yeah, and I like Miss Prio. She's pretty fun too. Yeah, they're good teachers.
I had Miss Prio as an art teacher from 1st grade to 10th grade, and over the time that she taught me, she really, I think, taught all the students to explore art creatively, try new things, and she really enhanced my appreciation for art and also the history of it by giving us those lessons before we began every new unit. And I think my favorite project we did was the Renaissance book in the 9th grade. I still have that in my room. I'll probably keep it for a long time. So thank you, Ms. Prio.
What do you think of Mr. Pigman?
He taught my brother, and my brother graduated in 2004. He was like my brother's in-school parent, so I kind of grew up with him, grew up knowing him. I don't really know. I mean, he's a great guy. He gives me a lot of books. That's the best part about it. Love reading. I think that's why we're very close. He's an amazing human being, and I hope he enjoys going to Hawaii after he retires.
Okay, I love you, Mr. Gherghi. Yeah, that's it. My favorite teacher ever. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Pigman's corny jokes. I love them. Mr. Gherghi, I love it when you meow all the time. Ms. Prio, I've known you since I was in kindergarten. I'm gonna miss you so much. So yeah.
Ms. Prio is a great teacher, and she's probably been here one of the longest. Before I came to the school, my old school, the art classes were really draining, but then like when I came here, we had so much fun stuff, and I'm like, whoa, this is so different. And like, I've always been like a bad artist, but she doesn't really like, she doesn't judge your like art. She thinks everything's art, so she was great. Yeah.
Ms. Prio I have for as long as I've been here. She's a really good art teacher. But yeah, as I was saying, prior, my old school, I didn't really care about the art class. I more or less just did it to look at, so my report card would look nice. But yeah, she actually made me want to do it. There's some subjects, of course, I don't enjoy whatsoever. But others, she kept it relatively fun, not too linear.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Oliver. Happy birthday.
I would like to start thanking Mr. Pigman for being a mentor to me. So for the last 12 years, he has been very helpful, and his jokes, his inputs. So he's been traveling all over the world with me, and I have learned a lot from him. And I am very honored to have the chance to work with him. So I think that our friendship would last forever, because he is a great teacher. So he's a great mentor to me and a good friend. So I am very honored. I'm very happy. Traveling around the world with the kids with him, and I've seen him done this for so many years. He's been doing it for over 30 years. I think it's an example, and everybody should really learn from him. So he is a great contributor to society. Merci beaucoup.
I love Mr. Pigman. Wait, no, don't do it like this.
Mr. Gherghi's
Wait,
a
who
genius.
else?
Mr. Pigman's hilarious. Miss Prio is one of the best artists I think the school has ever had.
I love you, Mr. Pigman. You're my favorite teacher ever.
I love you, Jim.
It is
They're okay.
Mr. Gherghi's a smart man with a beautiful face. An amazing facial hair. I like his beard.
I still don't know what a gerund is. I really want to video what it is, and I don't think I'll ever know. But that was a fun class.
I love you, Miss Prio. I'll visit you in Florida. Oh, Miss Prio, I'll come visit you in Florida. I'll miss you too. Can you retire, Mr. Pigman? This school is not going to be the same. Trust me. I mean, it's not going to be the same. Would you like to get slapped? Would you like to get slapped? I'll slap you if you want.
Miss Prio is a great person, and I love Mr. Pigman.
Thank you for wonderful years at Garden School, and I hope I'm gonna see you when we are all of us retired.
Yeah, of course.
My favorite project was making stuff with clay.
Back over there.
Thank you for serving the school, and have a great retirement and have a good rest of your life off.
Well, Miss Prio, I think that you're a very nice art teacher, and you definitely taught us a lot about art and about other cultures and other techniques, so I'd like to thank you about that, and I hope that you have a happy retirement.
I hope you have a happy retirement too. I really like the vase, and I like that, how I got to do a lot of different mediums that I couldn't do at home. So thank you.
She's just a really sweet teacher, and she cared. She just did what you wanted, and yeah, she wanted it quiet a lot of the time, but it was only because she wanted you to do your best.
Say like a favorite art project. Go.
Man.
The one with the one where
the one where you put the
the playfish one.
You put it in the water and then you eat it.
Oh
Yeah,
the
oh my
water
God,
marble.
yeah.
The water marble one was pretty cool. And the one with the stencil where you draw on it and then it made indents.
You see, there's all there.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. Oh.
Well, just thanks you guys for everything, and enjoy your retirement.
Okay, so I like all your jokes, and I know who broke Pikachu's tail. That's all.
I remember that there's something that, my mother would always remember, and that's that on my first day of school, she was having a hard time, getting around the place, so Miss Prio just walks up to her and helps her, and that's just something that she always remembered, and, she was always grateful to have her around, and so am I.
Hi, Jim. It's kind of hard to think what garden school will be like without you, because since I've been here, which is for half of my life, you've always been here. I just remember the great times we had in Nantucket and the international trips, all the great ideas you have, the writing project that you started, and you're the life of the school, so you will be missed dearly. I've greatly enjoyed the times we've had together, and bon voyage. Hi, Tiina. I can't imagine the art room without you. You have been such an inspiration in there. You're so creative. My kids had you for a teacher, and they loved your studio art. Not only do you teach the theory behind the art, but they get a chance to try it too. And your creativity is everywhere. all over the walls, there are works by students whom you have inspired. So your legacy will live on long after you're gone and will remember you with great fondness. Hi, Lucian. I just wish you all the best in your retirement and your new life. I have such great memories of you. You taught my kids math. Let me repeat, you taught my kids math. They understand math because not only did they know how to do the operations, but they understood the theory behind it. And they still talk about you years later, that you opened up the world of math for them. So I appreciate your diligence, I appreciate your commitment to your subject and to your students, and I wish you every good fortune in your life to come. Arrivederci.
Jimmy! I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss your solid humor and setting a new standard for last-minute articles. Bye. Miss Prio, thanks for holding all the space for beauty and creativity at Garden School. And all I can say is, bye, Mr. Gherghi. Enjoy your next chapter.
Thank you, Mr. Gherghi, for teaching me through the years about math and helping me with all my struggles. Ms. Prio, thank you so much for helping me learn about the different artists in the world and for teaching me about pieces of art that I never even knew about. And finally, Mr. Pigman, thank you so much for being you, helping me through everything. I know I'll never meet anyone else like you, and I'm actually happy about that I met you, and enjoy.
All right. The first time I met Mr. Pigman, he was doing recess duty, and I noticed right away that he was a gentle, compassionate man. And then through the years, I got to know him. He has an incredible memory, a love of literature, and a great love of gardens. And even though I've only been here for 1 year, I feel like I'm going to miss him terribly. Mr. Gherghi's a math genius. The school will lose numbers and quotients because of him. Miss Prio, oh my goodness. Miss Prio is so creative, and I think the kids love her stories and her love of art. She came with me and the ELA kids to the Brooklyn Museum, and just the wealth of knowledge that she has and her love of art is inspiring. And she's a compassionate teacher, and I don't know what the school's going to do without her.
Mr. Pigman, could you adopt me and we could travel across the world together with Mrs. Elkin? I love you.
What to say about people who've taught for a long time? Mr. Pigman has always had a great sense of humor, very punny man as I'm told. Mrs. Prio, always lending a hand to the lower division and all the students that I teach, so that's always been very helpful for me. I wish all of them great luck and success in their retirement. I'm a little envious, but I'll get there eventually. But I wish them all the luck, and they've had great careers, and I hope that they all do exceedingly well in all that they hope to do.
Get in the room, get in the room.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello.
Hi, Miss Soifer.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Pigman. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. I blow out the carrots.
Jeannie? Is that you? Jeannie?
Miss Prio's retiring? What are we gonna do? Miss Prio, so kind, so generous, my mentor. I wish her the best of luck in retirement. The school will be very different without her. She's wonderful. Mr. Gherghi, I appreciate him for setting standards for educators. Learned a lot from him. Wish him the best, and he always stuck to his standards. A lot of respect for both of them. Mr. Pigman. So many years at Garden School, so I borrowed so much from him. He really was generous with his time. I respect Mr. Pigman so much, and can't thank all three of them enough. So, thank you.
To say you will be missed seems like such an understatement. You are one of those rare people who instantly become a friend instead of just a colleague. There are no words to truly reflect how much I will miss working with you. So many brilliant and creative ideas. Your work here ensures that you will not be forgotten anytime soon, as opposed to my words here. So, thank you very much. I'm gonna miss you.
Hi, Mr. Pigman. I just want to congratulate you on your retirement and thank you for taking me to my first Broadway show.
Hi, Mr. Pigman. Thank you for teaching my children and your wonderful experience traveling and keeping them safe when they travel. And thank you for teaching me to be a citizen of the world. You will be missed. Hi, Mrs. Prio. Thank you so much for your creativity and inspiring my children with your lovely ideas and for being such a great colleague and friend.
Okay, ready? Ready? Mr. Pigman, thank you so much for teaching me for the past 4 years, and I'll miss you very much, and I will definitely miss our international trip to Ireland and our Nantucket trip. Stop videotaping!
Hi, Mr. Pigman. Thank you for teaching me so. No, cancel. Hi, Mr. Pigman. Thank you for everything you've taught me about appreciating literature and all the books you've given me. Hope you have fun traveling the world when you retire.
Hi, Jim. I just want to say that it has been a pleasure to serve with you at Garden School. You were a wonderful chairperson, wonderful colleague, and a comrade. I have so enjoyed all the adventures that we've had together, both academic and in the real world. And I know that your journey will continue, that your sense of adventure and your desire to know so many things is going to lead you to explore greater and greater avenues and learn and share that learning with all you come across. You're a wonderful teacher, a wonderful mentor, and a lot of fun to be with. Everyone who's ever traveled with you, done any trip with you, knows that your sense of humor can get you through, and us, through just about anything. So congratulations on a wonderful career at Garden School, and wishing you all the best on the next leg of your journey. Have a great one. Bye-bye.